Well, he was probably the longest-standing president of the European Commission in terms of mandates, because even though he only did 10 years, which is something other commissioners did, he was there at the head of the commission for 3 consecutive mandates, because the commission changed during his tenure. So in the middle of it, he had to change from Delors 2 to Delors 3. He stayed there for 10 years, and he had the support, an overwhelming support from all the 9 capitals at the time when he was selected for this position as president of the European Commission, coming out of the French Ministry of Finances. Obviously, he had the ear of François Mitterrand, who was then the French president, but he was also keen on proving that he had the trust of the German Chancellor, and also could work with the Britons on the other side of the Channel at a time where his projects for Europe were not very well received in London, because, as you said, he was the one who launched a series of dramatic changes for the construction of the EU institutions.
And as you said, he was at the origin of some of those things, some of the main elements of the Europe that we know today. What do you think his legacy is and will be when it comes to the European Union?
Well, you have to note that he is the only European leader, while still alive, who had a building in his name in Brussels, the Bâtiment Jacques Delors, which is in front of the European Commission. So that just goes to show, this is anecdotic, it just goes to show how important Jacques Delors was for the building of the current EU institution. It changed under his radar, so to speak. It changed from the European Economic Community towards a shift towards the European Union, which happened after 1992. And he was the one who wanted to have a common currency in order to sustain the common market. And he is the one who built this common market. The Acte Unique Européen was adopted during his tenure under his auspices. And afterwards, you spoke about Schengen, but probably the most iconic realization which he put into movement was the realization of the European monetary unity. The European currency, the euro, was, after all, his idea, because he thought in order to have an efficient economic community, you had to have a common currency, and that is probably his main legacy today, as well as the change of name from EEC to European Union.